afternoon and welcome back to the channel. So you've seen me manoeuvring the engine to this position, so what we're going to do today, or in this episode, fix the flywheel back onto the engine. I've just literally locked the flywheel in position here, so it's tight on there, tight on there. Obviously never rely on putting the timing pin in through the auxiliary pulley to lock it in, because it will break your casting. Always make sure that you use a correct flywheel locking tool. So I've just given these a blast. These bolts are in good condition, they were new by the looks of it. What I'm going to do is just apply some Loctite on each one and whack them in one by one and torque them up. I've just checked the manual and it states to torque them up to 50 Newton meters on these, so that's exactly what they're going to get. I've set up the torque wrench ready to go, and I'll get them torqued down and loaded up. It's one of the things that I've also made a U-turn on. It's not often I do. I've done it a few times on this project, but well, only a handful of times. But one of the things I've decided on is I'm going to hang on and put the 4-paddle clutch back in, because to be honest, they look pretty good and it worked alright, other than obviously driving in traffic like I've previously stated. But if I'm being honest, I'd rather have the security of having that instead of a standard one fitted, because I know then at the end of the day that this, is completely up to the job. So I'm more than happy to sacrifice a bit of drivability with the durability of a full paddle. So I'll run these down and we'll go into a time lapse. So I don't want to bore you with this, and one of the things I'm not quite sure on is which way the clutch plate itself goes in, so I'm going to have to review my removal of it and have a look at it before I go to refit it, line it up, refit it and line it up. So I'll put this on a time lapse and I'll catch up with you once I've done a little bit of homework to find out which way the clutch plate actually goes in. So I'll see you in a minute. Right then, so for some reason the previous flipping section failed to record, so really high scientific, extra long 1/2-inch drive extension bar with the tape, as you've already seen. So I just put it in, so I'm just roughly going around. I put a mark on the ruler and it's actually looking pretty good. So what I'm going to do is lock that, and another one here this side, and I've already preset the torque wrench to 25 Newton meters with the H6 bit in there. I'm just going to have one last quick check, see how we're getting on with it. Yeah, should have bought a proper tool, forgot again. And yeah, doesn't really matter now, so it should be near enough. So that's tight. It's This one needs putting down to bring it down, so that's tight. I'll start with this one, come round to this side. That's tight, that's tight, that's tight, and now that one's tight. So what I'm going to do is get the torque wrench out. That one. Obviously always go diametrically opposite. That one. It's not a very convincing click on this torque wrench, but I've got it tested and it is good. That one. That one. Okay, so one. Just go around them all. Two. Three. Oh. Fucking awkward job this, really. That's better. Oh. That's not working that way. Try it this way. Do 5, 6. Try again. 10. 2. Oh. Ouch. And the last one. And that's it. That's it all lined up. Splendid. Just going to put this back in just very quickly. Just for my own. That one. Yeah, good, we're good. Right, that's the clutch back on. All 6 torqued down. So marks on that, oh, there, that one, and that one. Splendid. Right. Look there. Let's get the gearbox on. Right. Next job. Get the gearbox from over there. Move the stand round and get it to here. Line it up. Bolt both items together and torque them down. And that's the engine ready to be fitted into the car. I'm going to put you on a time lapse so you can see how it goes. Right then, welcome back. That's the gearbox mounted. That's it. I love to see torque down, but I like to bolt the gearbox to the engine by hand. Make sure I know how I know a torque wrench is more accurate, but I like to give it a little bit extra because I don't want any of this coming loose, obviously. So there's the one at the back here. Top, and the front one. I've lashed the input out of the clutch arm fork arm, just to load the release bearing. Not that it was loose anyway. So yeah, an afterthought. I fitted this plate. I should have fitted that before mounting the gearbox on, but it's in now and tight. So yeah, ready to put it in there now then. So I'm just going to gather my thoughts, because I haven't done this for a while, and I've lost a little bit of confidence after the stroke and stuff. Obviously I haven't been hands-on much with the project, so I'm just going to make sure I go through everything. I've got some notes that I prepared ages and ages ago, so I'll make sure I'll go through those. Obviously I need to take this manifold gasket off and the nuts, and the next step really in the next episode is to jack the car up, take the drive shafts off, wheels off, drive shafts off, get it prepped, release this, get the broom handle on, get the bonnet up high enough for the lift arm of the hoist, engine hoist, to get in, and put the engine in. So you might have noticed that since the last video I've removed the alternator. That's intentional, because I remember last time it wasn't really helping me a great deal. It was coming up close to the chassis leg when I was trying to maneuver it in and underneath for the gearbox to sit underneath the chassis leg, and obviously navigating the exhaust manifold, which I'll also have to fit in. And remember, that was right fast, because it wants to foul this here, so that's going to be a bit of a challenge. And it scratched the shit out of the pipe last time. Mostly you can't really see it there, but I knew I scratched and was doing my head in, so I'm going to do my level best this time to get it in without scratching or damaging anything. So that's it for this episode. That is it for this episode, and thanks very much as usual for joining me, and thanks to welcome to new subscribers. Thanks to those who have supported me all this time, and looking forward to the next episode, where we'll be preparing the car. Give this engine a once over, then drop it in and start bolting it up, start bolting it up and connecting it up. So as per usual, take care, stay safe everybody, look after yourselves, and I'll catch you next week.